Now, I wanted to show you guys too, if I kind of step back a little bit here and take a little bit of a running start. Now, if we take a look at my feet here, check this out. It's slippery, guys, like it's real slippery. So I started there, ended there. You can tell it's slick here on the roads. Meet Bo, one of the Avalanche patrol dogs, making Loveland a safer place for skiers and boarders.
That's a good dog.
Bo has been working with his human Mike Halajczyk for 4 years now, and once the backcountry opens, the tough work begins.
The Bo hangs out up top because one of the best places for a helicopter to land is off the ridge top.
On a day-to-day basis, Bo and Mike make the rounds on the slopes,
Good job, buddy.
riding the lifts up and making routine checks.
Day to day, we try to get in what we call runaways, and they're quick, simple drills where we get him real excited, and then have the person run away, hide, and have him run and search.
But once that ridge opens,
It's pretty essential that we have someone like this.
Bo needs to rely on one very important tool.
His nose is so vital towards avalanche search and rescue.
And his training to ensure people's safety and recovery.
So that person's in that hole, 1 or 2 or 3 people maybe are buried in that avalanche debris, and then we come in with Bo.
And for those stranded under the crushing grips of rushing snow, Bo may be their only hope.
The dog, that's their only chance of survival or closure for the family.
Mike and Bo's partnership makes the teamwork of saving lives seamless, so you don't have to worry
Good job.
when taking your turns in the backcountry.
We have such a great connection. I could read what he's thinking just by his facial expressions. I mean, we know each other so well.
At Loveland Ski Resort,
He likes to slide and roll.
Danny Freed, KRDO News Channel 13.
Another first day back as the school year begins.
The students excited to see teachers and friends. D20 opens up a new elementary school, and KRDO's Danny Freed shows us why it's cool. It's a school unlike you've ever seen, and you'll only see it here on News Channel 13.
'Twas the first day of school, and here in District 20, students filled classrooms with excitement aplenty.
The first day for D20, and we know first days rule. The kindergartners think so.
I love school.
The kids are reaching a milestone each year.
Says parents dropping them off, trying to hide that tear.
It's beautiful inside, and all the teachers are fantastic.
A way to make it easier for kids to want to get scholastic. The beauty that they speak of really isn't rudimentary when looking at the details in the new Peak Elementary.
This is the kind of school that you're excited to come back to every day.
Especially when students can learn their own way.
Something happens along the years that they start losing that love for learning.
That's why the district introduces projects like Journey, an online program taught through the Center for Modern Learning to pique the kids' interests and keep their passions burning. Any subject is teachable for your little seeds.
We are really a center for providing those diverse, ever-changing needs.
So whether the students aspire to be a writer or have bigger dreams of being
A firefighter.
or maybe their passion's different,
I'm excited about math.
D20's starting them on the right path.
Anybody have any examples?
New opportunities, projects, and everything in between. In Colorado Springs, Danny Freed, KRDO News Channel 13. A simple house renovation is put on hold at the Ward House after a life-changing diagnosis.
It was about 2.5 months ago. I was really just all of a sudden feeling really sick, and I was at work and left and went to an emergency room.
Over the next 2 months, Gary Ward suffered excruciating pain. That's when his doctor discovered Gary had esophageal cancer.
We're still waiting to see how advanced this is.
Gary is now gearing up for the fight of his life, but it's not always easy.
I don't think so much about myself. I think about my family and friends having to watch, and that is not something that that you want last memories to be.
Absolutely. Definitely.
They're not last memories.
Gary and Rose's daughter reached out for help on social media, explaining that her father would be unable to complete their home remodel.
We're going to put new entryway doors in.
Gordon Stamp and his team answered their prayers, offering to finish their $20,000 to $30,000 remodel free of charge.
He's very happy, and he don't know. He's one of those guys that's had control of everything, his whole life, and now he's kind of had to turn it over to us.
It's overwhelming. It's absolutely, it leaves you humbled. It leaves you speechless.
And as Gordon and his team builds up the Ward home,
Gary had started to tile, but this is where he kind of ended.
he also builds up their hope.
Gordon's taking Gary out to dinner and has brought these shakes that he made and took him out, for a small bike ride, which I was a nervous wreck, but it was nice to see a smile on his face and get him out there on the road,
It's a small gesture of kindness, helping to prepare and inspire Gary and the Ward family for the tough battle ahead.
We've been married for 36 years, and he's my rock, and I can't imagine my life without him, and I don't intend to.
I'm not anything special because I got cancer. These people are special ones.
In Colorado Springs, Danny Freed, KRDO News Channel 13. You've seen it in the housing market.
Real estate prices in Pueblo, that's what brought us down here.
On the roads.
The roads have been packed.
During Colorado's staple events, our state is getting more and more crowded.
I'm glad people are coming to Colorado to see how great it is, but I mean, it has brought a lot of people.
Things have happened and drawn people, into the community here in Pueblo as well as Colorado. So
people are moving to our beautiful state every day, and it's easy to see why.
The sunshine, I love it very much. It's nice. We love the 4 seasons.
We travel a lot. We try to, and coming home is always a blessing.
If we're going to have strong job growth, we're also going to need to make room for the people to fill those positions.
That's Elizabeth Garner, a state demographer out of Denver studying Colorado migration trends.
Colorado's at about 5.7 million people. Of that, 43% are considered native.
That's 8th lowest in the country for nativity rate. So more people are moving to Colorado, right? Actually, more people were moving here in the 90s. So why have we noticed such a jump now?
Traditionally, about 83% of the population growth has happened along the I-25 corridor, or the Front Range. Recently, since 2010, it's been 95%.
It's easy to look at Colorado as a whole, but certain counties maintain a higher population of Colorado natives than others.
Pueblo County is actually also fairly native, 64%.
And Colorado Springs, only 32% native.
A lot of the reason why is really due to the universities and the military.
But for those of you who have moved to Colorado, don't worry, we natives do love you. In Denver, Danny Freed, KRDO News Channel 13. Yeah! The second Colorado ski resort has opened.
And first year they just broke the ribbon.
And skiers and riders with some familiar faces can have an easy, fun-filled day enjoying the runs Loveland has to offer.
First day, opening day. Only been riding 3 years. Only rode here. No place like home.
Loveland is my home mountain.
But for these guys, it's not all fun and games.
Opening morning, we always come in and see what Mother Nature gave us, or see what the mountain looks like, and then it's kind of a big push right in the first early part of the morning.
Just looking to grab a few patrollers and some shovels.
Our day started off with routine beginning of the season maintenance.
All right, one for me, one for you.
Awesome. Making sure skiers and boarders know their boundaries.
So we had some snowmaking equipment blow some snow over one of our permanent boundary ropes. So we want to make sure those are always maintained, so we need to go through and dig that rope out.
And before we knew it, the whole crew was there to help.
Everybody shows up to get a good start on the season.
We roped off another area at the bottom of the mountain and took a peek at the storage room for all the rope used at Loveland.
This will barely be enough, so we might have to make more.
And of course, the day wouldn't be complete
it is what it is.
without its hiccups. Luckily for this guy, there was no serious injury, just some broken snowboard bindings.
So we've been following ski patrol now for a few hours, and my gosh, it is quite the day for them. They never really take a break, but a lot of it isn't all just hard work. Plenty of it's fun too.
It's the glamorous part of ski patrol. Standing, digging, roping. You need to make a video that's just mostly people making fun of each other.
And even though they seem like the bad guys on the mountain, that's not how they see it.
You know, we love to ski just as much as anybody else, and you know, that's a big reason why we do the job.
But at the end of the day, it's what they've been through together that bonds them as a team.
Sometimes we have to keep each other alive, so it's
it's interesting. It's a good work dynamic, definitely.
At Loveland Ski Resort, Danny Freed, KRDO News Channel 13.